fear of inflation right now has a lot of investors confused. It has a lot of new investors all over the place. You got people timing out. You got people in the graveyards. They've sold everything because they're so confused. But are commodities a true hedge for inflation? Is Bitcoin a true hedge for, let's take a quick look at a stock that I am very familiar with. I've been watching the stock since 2020. This is Barrick Gold. Listen, Q4 21 gold production grew 10% versus third quarter 2021. Listen, Barrick Gold is showing strong cash flows. I hope they continue this because this only means that they could be raising the dividend and maybe paying down some debt that they owe. Inflation could lead the price of gold to rise because some hedge fund managers and investors do lean over to gold in times like this, in times of a recession, in times of inflation. They still think that gold is the way to go. And I found that Barrick Gold is a pretty decent exposure when it comes to having fears of inflation. We can look at some more details within the company that show that their Nevada gold mine has led their production, which I'm very excited to hear. And some analysts have gave some predictions. So they're saying if gold gets up to the price because of inflation, if gold gets up to the price, fear of inflation gets gold up to the price of $2,000 an ounce, we're probably looking at a stock price of $30 to $35. Do your due diligence, y'all. If inflation gets somehow halted by the Fed and sends pressures the opposite way, let's say sending the price of gold down $1,500 an ounce, you're probably looking at a stock price between $17 and $19, which would be probably about $3 less than what it is right now. I do not think that the Feds can get it done. I don't know, y'all. You just have to be very careful right now. Now I'm understanding a lot more why it's good to be diversified, because you don't get hit the hardest when one stock goes down 60%. It's not your whole portfolio, right? Even if your whole portfolio initially goes down 40% across the board, you'll get certain stocks that fight their way up, and then after a month or two, it's like, portfolio doesn't look that bad. This isn't for everybody's case. It all obviously depends on when you bought in. I'm only speaking on my experience. That's all I can speak on, right? But just follow the information. Look at the details. Look at the stats. If a company says that they grew 5% in sales, go look at their balance sheet and see that it shows a 5% increase. The numbers are there. They do the math there for you. It's not that hard. We have to just be willing to take an extra step. You could probably even Google some of the stuff that gets put out there, and you'll be able to easily find out if it's real or not real. So follow the information. Make sure you're diversified. These are some very volatile moments. Don't be scared by these news platforms, by these YouTube investors, because there's a good chance that if they're scaring you, they might have something to gain. Some of them are like this, right? They could be shorting the market and scaring you so that you can sell and then they win. Or they could be telling you to sell a stock that they want to buy at a lower price because they know it's going to go up regardless. This stuff is real, y'all. So let's stick to a community. That's why we got the Future Millionaires Discord chat, though. This is actually a perfect time. Shout out to all my future millionaires watching this right now. Put a money sign in the comments section below. If you're interested in joining the Future Millionaires Discord chat, shoot me a DM above on my Instagram or Twitter. I will get you the details. And we're just a group of we're a group of investors looking to build generational wealth through sharing resources and having daily financial conversations. Very important. Don't be a scared investor. Be diversified. Move smart. Tread lightly. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow.